Economic history is the study of how economies have evolved and changed over time. It explores how people have produced, exchanged, and consumed goods and services throughout history, as well as the various economic systems and structures that have shaped societies. To understand economic history, let's take a journey back in time. Thousands of years ago, people lived in small groups and relied on hunting, gathering, and basic agriculture for their survival. This was known as a subsistence economy, where individuals produced just enough to meet their own needs. They traded goods and services within their communities, establishing early forms of economic exchange. As civilizations began to emerge, such as ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and China, economic systems became more complex. Agricultural surplus allowed for the development of specialized labor, with some individuals focusing on farming, while others engaged in craftsmanship, trade, or governance. This specialization led to the emergence of markets, where people could exchange their goods or services with others. Barter, or direct exchange of goods, was common during this time. For example, a farmer might exchange wheat for pottery made by a skilled artisan. Fast forward to the Middle Ages in Europe, and we witness the rise of feudalism. Feudalism was an economic system where land was owned by nobles or lords, and peasants worked the land in exchange for protection and a share of the crops. This system was characterized by a lack of mobility and limited economic opportunities for peasants. During the Renaissance and the Age of Exploration, European nations embarked on global voyages, seeking new trade routes and resources. This period marked the transition to a more mercantile economy, where wealth was accumulated through overseas trade and colonization. European powers established colonies in various parts of the world to exploit resources, such as gold, spices, and precious metals. This led to the development of international trade networks and the emergence of global economic interdependence. The Industrial Revolution, starting in the late 18th century, brought about significant economic and social transformations. It began in Britain and gradually spread to other parts of the world. The Industrial Revolution was marked by the shift from manual labor to mechanized production, with the invention of machines and the development of factories. This led to increased productivity, the growth of cities, and the rise of wage labor. The factory system and mass production allowed for the production of goods on a large scale, leading to the expansion of markets and the emergence of capitalism as the dominant economic system. In the 20th century, we witnessed the rise of various economic systems, each with its own approach to organizing and managing the economy. Capitalism, socialism, and mixed economies became prevalent around the world. Capitalism, as we discussed earlier, is an economic system where private individuals and businesses own and control resources, and the market plays a significant role in determining production and distribution. Examples of capitalist economies include the United States, the United Kingdom, and many other countries with free market systems. Socialism, on the other hand, is an economic system where the means of production are owned and controlled by the state or the community as a whole. In socialist economies, the government plays a larger role in planning and regulating economic activities to promote social welfare and equality. Examples of socialist economies include Cuba, North Korea, and formerly, the Soviet Union. Mixed economies, as the name suggests, combine elements of both capitalism and socialism. They strike a balance between private ownership and government intervention. Examples of mixed economies include many Western European countries, such as Germany, France, and Sweden, where there is a combination of market-driven activities and government policies to promote social welfare and economic stability. In conclusion, economic history explores how economies have evolved and changed over time. It encompasses various economic systems, from subsistence economies to feudalism, mercantilism, capitalism, socialism, and mixed economies. By studying economic history, we gain insights into how societies have organized their economic activities, traded goods and services, and adapted to technological advancements. Understanding economic history helps us understand the economic structures and systems we have today and how they have shaped the world we live in. Thank you for watching and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell.